So we have a before and an after. And what a difference. It really gives it that patina look. Yeah, definitely. Even though it's three-dimensional, it looks very flat when it's just solid green. And then suddenly it really does. Well, that's my opinion. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but happy with that?
I haven't seen it from a distance yet. I need you to hold it for me.
Oh, how are we going to do this swap then? This will be
Put
interesting.
the camera down.
Over to you, you to me.
You ready for it?
Moment of truth. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Go on then, in you go.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a bit dark. Cool crumbs. It's exactly the effect we wanted.
It's a bit hard to show in this light, but if you look over there, behind you, turn around, in that corner there.
Well, that's really gold. Very good. And you rolled it then, obviously, like you said you were going to.
I did.
That's worked. See one problem.
Oh, your sockets.
My sockets really stand out. I'm going to have to put some gold sockets on there. Anyway, we can do that later.
So, that didn't take too long. That's the job done. It's not going to be everyone's taste. I'll show it in daylight tomorrow. Bethany doesn't like it, but Matthew does. I'm not sure, but it's the effect that I think this paper needs because of the structure of it and the 3D effect. It needs something like this to bring it out. And this is what this is designed for, this paper.
Absolutely. But now you need to know. I know what you're doing up here.
I'm scared to do the top.
There, are you?
Yeah.
It's what you do maybe between. Because we're on lots of lines, but that's what your mood board's for.
So the time has come. I'm going to mix half and half Scumble and the original paint colour to make this glaze. I'm using an old candle holder that I've marked. So we've got exactly the same amounts. No question, and every time I make it up, I can use this and it'll be the same. So 200 mils of that into the paint kettle that I'm using. yes, I am using a ladle, it's easier. 200 of the paint as well. Afterwards we'll give that a good stir, and that should be good to use for quite some time. And you can see so the scumble glaze is by Polyvine. We've used it many times.
I thought you stopped painting for the day. Now, oh, keep going, don't stop painting. You're loving this, aren't you, really?
Little bits this size, yes. So I've mixed half and half scumble glaze.
Let me...
Scumble glaze.
Yep.
And paint. And I'm just brushing it on very roughly.
Brushing it or rushing it?
Rushing and brushing. The beauty of scumble glaze is you've got time to work it in, it doesn't dry.
How long does it take to dry then?
Probably all night.
Oh, right. So you can keep playing?
I can keep playing
all night?
As long as my heart's content.
Right. So you're just looking for...
a week or so.
Yeah, I'll come back, shall I? You're looking for a washed effect, or like a 50-50 mix, or... Oh, no, you're not, no.
So we can do either this, brush it off, wipe it off. Obviously, if I do a bigger bit, I'll have a cloth to wipe it off.
A bigger cloth?
Be funny, aren't you? And then with my, where's my brush? Where's my badger brush?
Basil brush. I know that now.
This might not work, you know, this is all live.
You can leave me hanging. I'm just sitting here, you know.
Get rid of the excess. I probably put far too much on. Let's just do away.
God, you'd look good with a Mohican. Yeah, anyhow, there you go. Flick it.
Soften it so it gets into all the cracks.
Okay.
Just flicking it over.
All over the table.
Paper.
Yeah, that is softening it. Let me come round.
I can't see with my eyes at the moment. That makes that look blue under there.
We don't want that. No, that's fine. We wanted a darker border at the bottom. I think it, in my opinion, it needs to be subtle. I don't think it needs to be a lot of
that, in my
paint in
eyes, that is almost perfect.
There's no such thing as perfect, you said?
Absolutely not. That's almost
okay.
Perfect. What do you think?
Almost perfect.
Yeah.
I do actually. Do you know what? I'm going to come round. It looks better when you're looking down. Imagine that effect across there with the wash. No, definitely.
And then I've got to decide what to do up this edge.
You do.
For the moment, I'm just going to play.
You can play all night if you're using scumball glaze. Do you want dinner? So you're talking about all the way up. I'll come across, so we can see, right up to the is it a dado rail that we're going to put round?
Quite possibly.
Chair rail or whatever I want to call it.
Yeah, that's not working for me. I'm going to come back to that. I might embellish it with gold. I might do it dark at the bottom. Let's try that.
So you're talking about solid greens into match? No, it's not.
Solid green at the bottom.
Like the squares.
And then an imaginary line. Obviously when I do it, it'll be a dot darker and straighter. Because I'll need 2 coats.
To match in, yeah.
Oh, I just painted the
Table's been hit.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that bit.
No rush. Come back to that bit. But I do like that effect with for the top, definitely. Who's a clever girl?
And then across here, I think I'm definitely going to do that dark green. Let's do it dark green.
The same green as that's below.
Yeah, definitely, look.
Okay. No gold.
Well, I didn't say that.
No.
So the green stripe will be an imaginary line across there. And then
Okay.
across here.
I feel like this is paint by numbers again. But as you said, that's what this wallpaper is designed for. You can play with it.
I'll do that a little bit more carefully, won't I?
I'm sure you will. Right, so top we have half scumball, half the paint, which you've just put on there, and then you've given that effect, sponged off, and then old basil brush came straight over the top, which is great. This bit, the lines going up and across. Carol's going to come back on that. She's going to be up all night anyhow, she said, playing with the scumball glaze.
So the final panel. Yay! Sorry I sound like so rough, but yeah.
Too many visitors, I reckon.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I sound terrible. But anyhow, at least you're cracking on with it. And
So I'm going around the edges with a smaller brush so that I don't flood these bits here, because I'm not actually quite sure what we're doing with those yet.
okay.
I have an idea, but we'll come back to that.
Sounds like a plan. Look how good it looks. I mean, it really does. I'm saying when you walk into the room and you can see it on camera. There's 3-dimensional with the William Morris design, which I think Pimpernel.
No.
I haven't got a clue what it is.
This top half is willow boughs.
Willow boughs. Okay. It looks so good. Really does. And I'm sure Cal's mentioned that the paint she's using is identical to the paint below, but it's watered down. So it's half paint, the dark green, and then half scumble glaze. So you can work it, well, do your magic, what you're doing. There we go.
It's a good job this paper's tough.
And your brush. So how quick have you got to get that on before it then isn't workable? Does it give you, what, 10 minutes?
Yes, because I've used half and half. It's about 5 or 10 minutes. Each panel's taken me about 15 minutes to do.
So there's no stopping for coffee then?
No, so give me a sec.
Okay.
So after I've scrubbed it in, all I'm doing is lightly going over it with the brush.
Not your basil brush then?
Not yet.
Oh, you still, oh, okay. Jumping the gun here, aren't I?
More. If it's too dark in places, we're just scrubbing it out. Softening it up. And then I'll go over it with the Pure Badger brush. Very lightly, soften it and get rid of any brush lines.
And that's how the cookie crumbles. Well done, darling.
And I'll just finish this bit here. And we can stand back and admire today's work. Well, actually, this is day 2, I think.
I've lost track of days at the moment.
On this bit, anyway, on the wash.
Just show some people the effect on what you've done below. Yes, I will be changing that to a gold plug.
Obviously, there's still some touching up to do. But we'll do that at the end.
And we've still got to put the dado rail up, which we're still playing with at the moment, and still playing with ideas either side of the mirror, but we'll come back to you on that. But it's coming together, and I hope everyone likes it. But we certainly do, that's the main thing.